yatena se the dwumade ne braw enkomode ne be koso anesa enti no ebrani nie enya so sedie na wotu bia ni mikiremu kire wananso mi kiremu acho de ere nie sedie memene de bia ya ba ya betena ase ya tena ase ya nyame ya dum na dwumade no esi ne ye sore so at exactly 2 p.m. no a na Ketekye na start tukunum and you say you started Ketekye ni sa memenenda at exactly 2 p.m. na just say the Ketekye ni nam sa ye chini ya the Ketekye ni be chini be kosa amantam dunsia wo man Ghana mu nyinara me kire all the 16 regions Ketekye ni be wuro enti the nam region bi mu ana ya hwe de ekoso de di ka de di wo mu de wo se etena sese won konwa ba ye enti Ketekye ni be chinchin sa won gina o won nam sa 16 regions no as a week 7 days eko chinchin mu sa no a na ya ne sa ba pepe enti no we anope ebo 11:59 am ene Ketekye ni lan ne ye Ketekye ni lan ne ye pe ene di Ketekye cho nyum no editu mu a adum Bosoba Plaza close to prisons on about train station in here Oyerepa FM 100.7 Oyerepa TV. We are live on Facebook. Search Oyerepa Live. And I say Oyerepa Radio or Facebook. When somebody can hear, Ketekye na landing some woman door so as usual. Said ya see a Jumadian na what to be a mono and net in Suria by Yansa pepe and Sacraye be any baby and when I want to be any baby and who be any baby said ya Jumadian by Yansa pepe. So be rest assured. Said ya also would say Jumadiano Sapa pepe ye babayano and to more Ghana even across the borders of this nation more kwaba. Within the Ashanti, some part of Bono, some part of Central, some parts of Eastina, Musumuchi and 2 or 100.7 so yema munyina akwaba. Na yakwaswa da mwase se mu na mote dwumade nachi monije hu ntina ma dwumade ni yesade esi ye esane sai wo Ghana mu ha the most hottest Saturday afternoon show Ketekye on Oyerepa 100.7 e bi ni o man mu ba bia wenkwa intini atena say just pick your phone manyanko bi na nwe digimadi no ho no nta se de ebro na aso Yereba in fact Yereba di nkomo ensama Yereba ka ho Yereba di ho nkoman oyadi yeji ye di mo man kan ye papa because if care is not taken say yanhwe ya omane bobo into order you very careful. Very careful. And in there by Kan Ketekye production team Ketekye landing in some room na and so many bini this very week the Ghana Police Service operation bia it became very successful. It was a successful operation. In fact, there has been some robbery cases in the banks in Ibin, especially rural banks who face na police to do sa yerka say they've arrested 10 suspected robbers nimutere wokum one na watchimi wo yen central funshemu the Inspector General of Police, the IGP himself, Jinemu Kasai, COP, Yonu, Nera Kasai, and you know, Yabba the Ghana Police Service, in fact, the major maybe the year of there, Ghana Police, work to a bonnier for one of the sa, work to a confu one of the sa, the maybe the year of her, Yabba IGP Nabado. I feel we are. Were you one General Assembly, the 80th UN General Assembly? Ghana represent because Ghana is a UN member, United Nations no Ghana a member into your coho wana assembly biano Ghana kobi na president akokasa wase the president of our land, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wako make a strong statement when you went General Assembly, and I will share that with you. Now, President now about it. Yes, as a leader, as a president, you have to be bold. Like President Koye bold, I can answer one. But on you are, you be fear a juma ha. President, ya bo wa bad review. What statement I could make with you and General Assembly no. On you are, you be fear a juma house and a day. Galamsey is killing us. Galamsey is destroying our water bodies. Galamsey is destroying our forest. Galamsey is destroying our lands. We are President. I don't see a bit home come in some make the men say me home. You more about cheni in day. And once again, my mama but don't forget them brother be am catch on home. And some are yabats in common. We back them with evidence. Pictures and videos. Ahade yenye hiese wa ha ena yenye bosrem kan wa ha dabi asemi aye kan bia no we back it with the necessary videos and pictures oba mehunde ampa we know what we are saying yenye mayereka enti abaye ndam pepepe enti mo a enye TV na wa radio no worry tell no say get Android phone no go that just join us on Facebook so that you will also have a benefit of videos na picture na yede ba back and sama yer kan in the no san the videos and pictures bo twegu ye pa enti dem no ote enti ba kan get see the production team led by Sylvester aka Papa Sly Papa me penejuma de Mas papa nchema de papa le chema de bi wo laptop do na o kira na onye ya me ya na me fi ko say angry bu am hey am wa de kira am me mpeka se be bi anana so nyada ko na me de bu ho da kira me kaka ankra so yesterday for instance open ejuma 7 me chene tena olufia no wo 10 ni nyina na me sua de ka mo producer o chema de o chema de fa then amaro to park nso ginechi nti na ebeti nkomo na nti my young friend starting femo in fact this week Ghana Police Service or cooperation nti dem na ote yebezi anu so nkomo dem bra nyim no ezini yakorope osomfo memrenda bofo Uncle Ebo Biney my host and I'm always going to be your host alasa metinem na my host in the ma afebo ai say ya yeba kama ye pere yeka alaza yebeji nkomo nti ma yen nyina Ghana fo mo yen ne daw ma ye hwehwe ni enye de bia na akonja no baba ye baba batena ha ina owo de sabe ye kasete here institutions wo mo onye nkoche ho se institution bi etu adamo mi na ya de ye na fata abaso bode a o se timi bo ma abaso enu nti ende mi ankasa mi po mi nsem Emma Ghana Police Service led by IGP you and your men you've really done well and yeah can say IGP mama ntina ho mane nkoso saa because ye wo bebre no our system ye wa kronfo bebre na our system no mo ye wo hide out bebre na our system no mo I believe there per the experience and the training amomo wo no most it's like if you take it upon yourself now say mu free say mu hwe mu chira kwan as you IGP you will definitely reach them once that can wo to go on an operation and then arrest 10 suspect robbers. It is not an easy thing. And if you look at the kind of ammunitions, pump action guns and microphone at display operation if they had exchanged bullets with Ghana Police Service and Kebianka Yekas and Kayantas and police ni betimi atore. But by the experience and then strategy the police map up towards this operation many years successful yenye casualty be within the police service the police personnel no IGP mo fatas abasobode mo ya dia pa enti ye koso ye hyemu nkran say IGP mo koso anya ne sanfa maye but mama wetie say dia IGP omo etimi ekoche sa am robbers ni wie ya no Inspector General of Police yero atete yohonu odi nsem ni tu dwa na etuo ni ade ewrade join us on Facebook ma catch us enti wo ba dwane on Facebook na won so wo hu mi am robbers ni etue kura wo mo a the kind of ammunitions at their disposal tell say one more edit corporations na enye easy sir. So for the Ghana Police Service to map up a strategy, oh no, oh my God, but IGP, there's more. But some when you see him crying say ampa the institutions na ya the taxpayers money to can mu ye dwuma mu yes e be ma ye ni age aso man e be ma ye ni age be hu say ampa our institutions are working. Yentie mra ye ba beto aso.
Immediately got to work after painstaking investigations, working with credible informants, analyzing available data, surveillance across several regions. We launched a targeted operation to arrest these criminal elements. This operation took us to the Ahafo, the Western, the Central, Eastern, and Ashanti region in towns such as Esreso, Edija, Ejiso, Achiankrum, Atonso, Chirapatre, Ahua, Zongo, Aputoja, Abotem, please forgive me my language, Kasebost, Eswofwa, Atosu, Monaco, Pechi, Obuase, and Buaho near Kronom. These are the hideouts of these criminals. I'm delighted to announce that we have successfully dismantled the gang behind all these robberies. So far, we have successfully arrested So far, we have successfully arrested 10 suspects. 3 other suspects were shot dead in the course of the operation during a shootout with the police. We have launched a manhunt for the remaining suspects who are on the run. We will not stop until we get them arrested. We were also able to recover 14 weapons, including AK-47 rifles, pump-action guns, a single-barrel gun, pistols, ammunition, vehicles, mobile phones, among others.
And I've no informant police for war and information a woman and omudia ko supu se nkrofo we nyina according to IGP that also when a serious operation and can the normal circumstance in the PRO that was on Bekasana ade we see the city no and like I said more TV no any more joining us on Facebook no will have the benefit to I mean no or see the kind of weapons they crowd woman hey etu na ade a police for akwaje film crowfo one no enye troke to wow look at this hey pump action gun no ammunition say police for hey and the question is how be say etu bi titi say is crowfo ho e we system ni mu a wow hey Jonas, what the bra Facebook na behwe bra, what the bra Facebook na behwe bi. Etuo ni tuabo ban nyoma enkro sha de ban na de okra na say AK-47 ne ban na da ho no kra no. Na etuo me se mi hu ane mi mu ahyemi. pump action gano na bebrebe enna police for no asemu agu ho no enti maka cho say nsem a ye kan nkomo a ye die ni join us on Facebook na wo afa wani hwa bi ni who the kind of operation police for akwa mana ye successful and you look at the kind of ammunitions and crofoni wa and that day no police for timi akwa wantimi ani won wan senji bullet a ye nya casualty within police personnel ye di wo course operation no then this is more than a successful operation. This is more than a successful operation. And the IGP, once again, we applaud you and your men. But you can say, there are more engineers. Intelligence, Kuramo Piki, and Kuyamo fast, yes, intelligence. More implement this strategy in my eye. More implement my eye. Now I'm fishing out in Bonifo, a woman. But adeba kwa IGP ni expect ni say sa afo na ya chi wo mu ni na no ye mfo aya mu mfo mu di mu mfo mu di wo ese ni papa ni semu ntini ya tudi mu mfo mu di mbra mbonten ye hwe di ni be kire ye bibia wo mu free now enti na IGP e demo asiye pa shia my dear papa enti no saa ena ete wo ho afei na yenko na yendi we so ho nkomo enti no na the first topic no ye room wo Ghana Police Service hono mo operation na omo akwa ISSS for asabre no eye asemde edema oman Ghana ene ye banbo ho nsam yie pa but na wo twi we mu nso no ya de you when one more 80th General Assembly so Ghana being a member of UN United Nations, you know, Ghana is a member. It's when it is time for General Assembly, definitely Ghana be kobi. I'm penning for more bakwe so far as this Fourth Republic is concerned. Obia kobi. Afibia ibe obia kobi na nado akwa akodini nkomo African countries omo akwa akodini nkomo but the sad aspect of it is that the UN United Nations na nkasa no we have the member state one more permanent seat African countries 54 countries within Africa no enyo obia na ka ho bie. That is the sad aspect of it. An African country bia no what permanent seat what the UN General Assembly in African 54 countries, you know, within Africa no bia no what permanent seat. But no Uganda president can wasem but Rebecca no wasem so later. But it got to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni 10. Then he made this strong statement, and I think it has to do. The president, it was an indirect, but some of us looking, having gotten to know the kind of policies in terms of migration, our US, Donald Trump, they come back no, one more policies are one more implemented, laws are one more enacted regarding migration with US, you know, it doesn't favor foreigners. One more US and foreigners sa policies, you know, any laws, you know, equity or ye pa Africans. Before one more United States of America, US, one more policies are one more implemented regarding migration. And then illegal migration. Any laws are one more united regarding migration and illegal migration. You know, the Africans and they affect you pa. So, not knowing all this one, no, I idea His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and this 80th UN General Assembly, no. The speech I'll come out hono at the Nidia Chiasia Manina say deɛ kɔ so n'ani nye ho, and I was happy that president at this time, president here bold, wɔn anim ɛka kyerɛ wɔn sɛdeɛ mo yɛ n'enye. Hey, according to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, deɛ ebibiman ɛkɔ mu a kɔfa ahokyerɛ bɛ bibira man bi mu a obi apagya ne baage a ɔpɛ Europe aba no mo ankasa mo ka ho bi. So many years ago, slave trade, mo de enwema betoto ni mpa fire bibire mo man mo koye eno na mo de kosiesie mo man no a ene mo man na ya fa ahokyera ba bibi man mo a bibifo nso pagye wo mo bag wo mo so mo ba no adenti na mo beto saa na mo na wo wi a na bibi ni ba ho bia wo no na true slave trade wo de ne kwakyekyere wo man no wo de na kwakyekyere wo man na wi ama man na ya kona wo ba bia wo se de ende atie enkwasom no slave trade na course na modimu komo no ende ehwo sika bi wo hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ mutua mayen sɛ mo be enact laws na mo dey intimidate African migrants within your countries, then there is a price to pay. Omampani Mahama hwe omo anim kasa no kora ne kyerɛ wo mo yentie wo nwie sidi omampani sika kyerɛ wo mo na makana me sa ka ne biemu sɛ minnim da sɛ omampani Mahama oyɛ bold saa me hu president sɛ why serious saa da why bold I serious me president me hu ni saa da president kasa na me say wow, this is how African leaders, this is how they are supposed to, rule this, our African continent. When they get the opportunity, they should be bold.
America and Europe. These are people who have brought great distinction to the countries that they decided to call home. Just as the migrants and the children of migrants before them did, I dare say these are not invaders. These are not criminals. Madam President, the slave trade must be recognized as the greatest crime against humanity. As the African champion on reparations, Ghana intends to introduce a motion in this August body to that effect. More than 12.5 million Africans were forcibly taken against their will and transported to create wealth for the powerful Western nations. We must demand reparations for the enslavement of our people and the colonization of our land that resulted in the theft of our natural resources, as well as the looting of artifacts and other items of cultural heritage that have yet to be returned in total. We recognize the value of our land and the value of our lives, as did our colonizers, as well as the governments that happily paid reparations to former slave owners as compensation for the loss of their property in quotes. And that property for which they received compensation was paid referred to enslaved people who had been freed. Madam President, an increasingly insecure world is witnessing upward spending on defense budgets of bilateral partners and steep cuts in official development assistance. Since July 2024, it is estimated that there's been a 40% drop in humanitarian aid globally. In this era of global uncertainty, Africa must exercise sovereignty over its natural resources to raise the necessary funds to ensure the well-being of its citizens. The days of parceling out vast concession areas to foreign interests for exploitation must come to an end. We'll continue to welcome foreign investment, but we must negotiate better for a bigger share of the natural resources that belong to us. And we must insist on value addition to these resources. We're tired of the continued image of poverty-stricken, disease-ridden rural communities living at the periphery of huge foreign-controlled natural resource concession areas. We're tired of having people extract the most they can from us and in return offer us the very least by way of respect, consideration, and dignity. We're tired of not being represented in ways that reveal the richness and complexity of our history or acknowledge all that we have overcome to arrive here in this liminal space of untold possibilities. Allow me to echo the Indian-American writer, "A world is not only possible."
So, His Excellency, the President, John Dramani Mahama, 80th UN General Assembly, some of the speeches are Omampeyin Ekomaye Ehonomono Ebinie, but the Ekoyerimini Ebobia Kahama Wetieni Yepa. And it is very important, say, what say African leaders, everyone say, the Western world, Empe Africa yo debi. And there was say taking your destiny as continent into our own hands. The Western world does not want Africa to prosper. And African leaders, listen and then listen very careful. The Western world doesn't want the continent Africa to prosper. So it is about time that we take our own destiny as a continent. We have a lot. Young Kohobian Fini, yes, I can't say Uncle Ponche way go this film or is young canny because you can't. As a leader, you know, or Omu Hunuquia or Mumfa natural resources are Yankopon dia che a Bibliman, the richest continent in the world. Africa is the richest continent. But let me tell you something. So be a case be my here catch and say obwa e here ye e be my here no ye yafo e be my e here da. And I can tell you, say, if you go to US, if you go to UK, what the European countries in the ball, make me a catch or say, yeah, you walk Ghana, you will scratch home. You won't understand unless I explain, right? So me can say, yeah, you take Ghana. We have money. You will scratch, you will scratch one more. Obi Kwabeka say, acquire say. I don't know and pay for finance over TV. So let me tell you why. You see, adia emma asetina a very easy war Europe say they've built up a system. Even if you don't have money in your account, you have a permanent job, a secure job. You can buy whatever that you want. They've built a system say wonni sika wonni once the crowd account him na say wuye adwuma nkoa ade bia opesa wo to betimi ato so opesa wo to ka wo beto so opesa wo to phone wo beto opesa wo to dan wo beto opesa wo to atare wo beto. They've built a system wuye adwuma nkoa de a bibia opesa wo to bia wo beto. Entino adan ka ne ade nyina omo mortgage ya beka say bia ya de bomb besia enti so ye adwuma phone ye 20,000 200 million kura no a oye adwuma nko ade oni 200 million dani bottom adani na account mu a obekwa akwaji phone no because oye adwuma ntino there are system in place a betimi dia atete no akwapem say obetwa dan ne kawie obetwa ka ne kawie. That is the system. But if you come to our end, we buy ye diemo a entes are entino same per iPhone usua e o same krosika 6,000 10,000 8,000 e same ye physical cash 6,000 10,000 8,000 enti me te bia me 10,000 on my account mu a metimi atam akoto phone. Obi wa Ghana only 10,000 want me to phone, but obi wa US only $1. Oye adwuma enne ye onye adwuma obetimi akogye phone na ne bo so 200 million. But ye de no obi koto car just okura cash 120,000 cash sika 1.2 billion. Obi koto car 6 billion. No way. Uko Europe what time 6 billion akoto car there be kwaje uye adwuma ane o insurance ane. So we have money. We have a system as a wound craft physical cars. I won't mean to be here. But at the end of the day, you ton cars to come, you ton force to come, and Crawford talk and Crawford talk. We have money. Just that we don't know how to manage ourselves. We have money. And so be catch us say we don't have money. I can't say we have money. If you go to Europe, if you free credit, if you free no money to all. That is why Europe, you can't survive. So you can't survive. But who here Juman who say who a permanent job, ya for mama who here Juma, I did pure person to be able to me at all. Wabra won't cressica, but in our system. Minti means Sani a doom her phone who phone shop and Cocasa Fama Mena, Min Chair and Kakranga Kraman to be a metre 100 cities. Unya, so we craft the cash. So we have money here. You say you lead us in whom. No more how implemented systems are a bit boy. I'm a continent in Ethiopia, and on. So we have money. We have money in Africa. The richest continent across the globe. Africa is very rich. You once I say you didn't you vast forest. In your wood in Adia, you call Europe, or money furniture, the money in Africa. You go Nadia Mutin, or money call a good watch and a good one in a free Africa. This idea being no more fango. Be beyond free Africa. We have it here, but we will wait. No habafako, no aqua add value to it. Ne yanka say chase, ni akoto honey abaton. Kobe bini. Ade raw materials in your hole, you ma die penny at you. And ye chana mo bafako, no aqua add the value. Ye na here so ya dollars. Ne asanso de ka chase nyamano entini na Ghana businessman bia or per dollar or chase dollar abada ye natural resources na ye hu ade ide ben wa bafako wa ko add the value nti ye asanso per dollar chase akofa de aba onye en sidi na ho na ko fom ne yeta na de politics e na sidi no however not the 5 not the ense hu no nkotin intasi bie nyim. So it is about time over the Africa you add the value to our natural resources. It will create jobs. It will create jobs. If we decide to produce locally. Last week I told you, look at the economic benefit. What happened at Menchia or the Bay? Moluton Nsu, Moluton Edziban, Moluton Palestinians, Moluton, and Hinman Pabua, Moluton Chair. But come on, a lot of things. Kofuton, Ton Yamabi, or Yam Faso. So locally, if we come up with a good policies, local policies or benefit us locally, it will create jobs. Africa, we are not poor. We are not poor. How can we have gold and then say we are poor? How can we have cocoa and then we say we are poor? How can we have oil then we say we are poor? Look at the kind of rich land. As I said, the BBA Shema and Hanna Makaya and Mentasano. Why still are we not taking advantage of agriculture? Because Nipabiaso and a poor bediti, it's been this one Kwayam. Look at the number of people we are seeing now. If we are seeing now, population. Obia so anopo what did you abroad it and you did this with and so this is a common sense. It should tell you, sir, any African country who will champion agriculture will easily become successful. That country will prosper. Because there are more people in the world who hear the Benedi. In the Idia the Banner Journey here, a agree Canada right passer. Baby, you are exporting the Banokwa on Kobako. Yesterday, for instance, there's this peasant farmers who are complaining there. They are here. They are planting vegetables, carrots, cabbage, tomatoes, but the needed support that they need, they are not getting. So they are pleading with the president, the nation, to support them so that we can stop importing vegetables from Morocco and Burkina Faso. As we speak, Ghana is importing vegetables from Morocco and Burkina Faso. The kind of the rich land that we have, the fertile land that we have, we are still importing from Morocco common vegetables, common carrots, cabbage, tomatoes, onions. We are importing. Wow. At this age, in the say a backyard garden, those who takes advantage of one backyard, no way a backyard gardener. Brazil simfuchiri na the way about it tells you there, if this were to be a vast land that was I a farm the way you do the mandia and can Ghana did be in how you do it saddens my heart. Hey, I know you Joe, it saddens me there. I am met there common vegetables, and we have a ministry. Oh no, Ministry of Agric, intimate champion. Say, we can import whatever, but when it comes to vegetables, hey, Nana, yentum, we must say, another. I did the story. If you are, another yesterday, another 6 p.m. news. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa Radio. Mara na me story no. Wo bono vegetable growers and sellers association. What President Jose, they need financial assistance. Even so, the ministry for agriculture. If we hear there, the microphone cramp on all day, a boy, no would be vegetables in the baby, Nampo, Kruma. We hear, do day. Anyway, it is as a result of the next topic here, it is as a result of Galamsey. Galamsey. Now, with this, let me tell you something. Mama say, a human painful. Neither mass and man can, Mamma Peda Macan. Mamma said, you won't painful, neither mass and me, man can, Mamma Peda Macan. There. Say, it's if you know the moon come when you are Yerba Bedi. A son as a wubufu, they read the moon come way. Just because you are an NDC, just because you are an NPP, just because you are CPP, just because you are PPP, mention them. Or Maman Kennedy, Uburubofu because of your party affiliation. Then a man and poor man gun any. Are you happy with what is going on? Morocco, the fight against illegal mining, Galamsey, and its effect. Mayedze Galamsey, another gold nunti, Yazere ye, hen river bodies. Yazere ye hen forest. Yazere ye hen lands. Brother, sister, mommy, uncle. Munyo be share, munyo be yin, more of us are 80 married home. Oil fewa. Yenjana dama. Then for so long, the Bia Cosola, to Abanon or one. Say yes, ye Jan dama. And for so long, over there. Yet to Abanon or one. We vote, we elect leaders, we give them the mandate so that Wobo manage a Pazoban. In Kankanza, Sayaria, also manum money na one security, one health, one education. Then their freedom about to turn arsenal. We expect leaders to act immediately. Aza, Oro Koda, Obama man babiana bam one some about to turn say. Obama man babiana machine about to turn say. Obama man babiana pomedino some what to turn say. Obama man babiana fahuzi about to turn arsenal. We expect our leaders to rise against it. But what we are seeing, I think no. But our leaders cannot tell us there. More Koduo Galam saying they are not aware. No, you can't tell. No. They are aware. We are aware. They can tell us, Mr. President, please act. With the beg, President, with the beg. Honestly speaking, let me tell you something. Because of the nature of Galamsey, in Sukumu Dimibi, anytime I feel like taking water, na Galamsey why you need cemetery. I don't know, for some past 3 weeks, the man, know, at any moment, Bia is combat me Biano, Galamsey Bamagino. Because, according to Ghana Water Company, over the nature of Galamsey, any distractions are of course the man yen river bodies in according to them. Compare last year to this year and I was what I didn't say or say to the extent that they have to shut down some of their processing machines, you know. Machines now what the processing so my hand was to be down. Separate more example, but ansana yabo kodono. I want to share with you this interview. Now, Erastus, one of the journalists or championing Galamsey stories to the extent that he has been threatened before, he has been harmed before, but still Ogudori and Eyuma. Organti interview be. I want us to listen to this. We will come back. There are interviews, then more tape during last year's election campaign time. You know what the president said about Galamsey, what the vice president says about Galamsey, and then they are compared to what is going on now. Let's listen to this, then we will come back.
It's an illegal mining site just by the main Ayamfre Wasakupon Road. And you could see the mining residue flowing towards the roadside over there. And the man who owns the site is called Intiakun. And he admits openly before the cameras that this site belongs to him. And he admits it's illegal. He says they are doing Galamsey, but he's still doing it anyway. He admits it boldly. The percent for the record, me who you papa was told good one and two.
Oh, what's a honey? Good no, I just want a few. I'm not good night. I don't
To one auto.
One day, man, I'm the command palm this one. I know you. No, dear, okay, on a fenner. I would be. Or
license at the top.
I didn't mean to mean today.
Now, one sounds or license at the top.
I had him become last summer one last one.
Are you Good afternoon. Yes, sir. Your name again?
My name is Kofi from home.
Okay. Maybe I'm not sure.
I'm saying licenses. No, sir. And you had it. Now, I didn't tell me you know. And I'm a child of the state. And I was saying, I can't say, why concession? Yes. I'm saying tribute mine. Yeah, from her to what do Adiambra. And we are tribute.
What would you hammer tribute and not tribute as concession?
Yeah.
That you are ignorant. Rubia Numu. Rubia Numu, a concession.
And so you heard it yourself. There, at that time now, what quiet them interview, no baby, I would know your chromo. In fact, on the roadside, though. But they said, a whole concession, I was that one mine. and a tea no will be said, how is that possible? The equal fin what the more there. Quite mining wo. I am playing all these videos. Na atase baby a ye freedom and na baby a ye bodu suisia na baby a ye pede ye ko as oman na yenhwe eyiso memmo another video agogo agogo ni na ye garamse na bi yenti yesu na yembra yeba. There are a lot of videos me wia His Excellency no my Vice President Jan Sana during 2024 election campaign mo wakan de fa illegal mining ho afi yebobo ni na wia mo wo de ye ka kire mpanyimfo no adwenkyira ye wo no ame na wo ye be kire jama adwen no ye da kire won tei
wa de amoya ye nsuo no agogo pa he botun kwa esim semahu ya se yampene abi aduma wi ankoso wa ha dabi ana yaba ya se yampene ma aduma wi ankoso wa ha aduma wi ankoso national security o kuma se ontuma ni mera agogo so atuma mponu ya wa de yampeni fo na ye Round the penny for an air. National security, Montuma and Mahago, so Achumampuna Mahu. Yasiam Pene, Chromo Bison, Yasale, Nayaba, Yasiam Pene. National security, Montuma and Mahawai. Yampene, Insure Pan or Mrs. Susano Mahu. Both to be any baby.
And that is it. Where it is alleged, it is alleged, say, war agumpotem war, and so be a daho, war Achimamponia district. And Mbebuna, war hono, say, woman, yes, say, allegedly, a synchrophobia by illegal mine, and that's almost by your mining war. Tomo Koy and Omomasin, someone setting up, and you won't tell the Omoka video no more. Not just say a river, a certain emu, and a ship, chamfine machines are Yakosi so good, so. Ah, Omudi Bayagalam say, at this age, now, Papa Sawadama, Bakubina, and no, won't say river, no, a more drier, good. Ah, and me check it, Papa. Look at this. Just bro Facebook, you join us on Facebook. Bro Facebook, me catch will say, and someone ye babe kawano, ye back with evidence. Ye me bosrimka. And if you are a citizen, we are my mapa. Nessa won't add your way. Not because of a political affiliation, you know, ubuko food here. We are man boni. It is as simple as that. How can we do this to ourselves? A shoot in a pow, big river, a shoot in a pow, and yet Timugaram says, my river is here, I've done it. Look at this. Look at this. Anyway, so my uncle during last year's election campaign, the campaign for Bimuko Kaya Fagaram saying, Papa, save this video for me. I'll come back for it. Messan here biem. Me here biem. Save this one. Naya Kotie, the then running mate, the current Vice President, Her Excellency, Professor Jenano Pokwajiman, about 2024 election campaign mu, and send me a Kanfagalam say, Yentie.
It's in Sampani as Abano. Hey. Ibinya beze ehe nyina ye gina he ye nyime de amenfi ha galamse o ha pa ana onye ha galamse fu no he wonyi magana ha na ehu a enya nda nkoti na sabe ye hu da gold wa ha na nyenda nkote ne enya galamsey wo ha na se nya abana ono a ejuma ohobogun kakra oho no obogun ono so onfa ejuma nka ho a ebe na ze na mebu no woye se we hu isa na ebe nsampa ne ezerba yesterday da me bi no krom also ya galamsey na won sun say no da ma na yeso eba fodo ne a kiracha yemba da mo ba ye na nsunora on say ho na apo ho no bra on say ho ne daache on say ho ne bibia nsin shisha pa mo na yezerba ma oba ya sadam na eba ne so oba ya.
And see, this was the then running mate for the NDC flag bearer, the then flag bearer, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the Vice President, Her Excellency Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajimai. Aye, enye. Mamenko Elisha Bone and Healing Center, Minu Munim Komambra me ba. Sa video e besa boni biem. Na yabo president de atwa so ye wia. Ye ba kasa kakra bi ne bia homa na amamo na mo ankasa ma kire madwen. Why? Se mo ankasa Ghana for sa na mo pe no a ye wia. Galamsey fight no se ye pe no se ye se ye nsuo. Na dia ye ka kire ye no nyane na ye hune na sa na mo pe no a. Anyway, my uncle Elisha Boone and Healing Center. Yenko din komo ho na yeba yabetoa so na bebia Galamsey di Ghana yensuo ekono me ba mebo video bi a kire ensuo a enam papa yesa video no ready mame ensuo a enam Ghana Water Company omo machines omo Twitter maye no bra urebe ho Yanko Elisha Bone mra wadaroma woni yanko
adwuma ni tia wo be tem dwumo ye ka be tem dwumo ne wa hwefo ni akokra mama owo me pacho bia obi amechia wo infonyini ya na se video ye wo TV so aye hwe ablantie we konya accident ewa amasaman ama ode moto ne kochia ka ne nanu bubuye na oda hospital kase bi pa bi mu akra me pese me bodin sika ne ye gi no na enye sika ketwa enso omoba Elisha Bone Healing Center no awurade fire so ema ne nano ahili kama yaso ye ho yesadom pemu yare bia na de enwanwa kakra ne se wonan ana wonsam bu a yemfa drone to so nchekere ye de yensa ne healing bone sa wo hwe video ya afi na papa na bantina ye hwe ba bia ankasa fracture ne yeden ewo oba yitwa x-ray ewe ho without x-ray so nana ayiye gumu cry de nsa be kama bone na yeden ahili me se ye de yensa ne healing bone yemfa bibiduro bia anyam ento so de ye enya massage obi di Sunday ne blawo outside was na onemu ebu akoye massage de ye enya massage a treatment ye healing bone na ama no kwa we ne efa so a ye healing bone wonan ya na nsam bu a se ya ne ye no ye wi a yemfa duro bia ensi nyam duro bia mfa nchekere eye 2 weeks mi ma fide su mesi samano da me se wonan mu bu na ba Elisha Bone Healing Center eye 2 weeks na awurade aye wadom na wonan na yeden atwa cause adoma chede awurade ena de cheye ye de ensa ne healing bone sabro bibia wutie mi a wodo mu ha ubia no e kwan da ho ma say ubetu gidi anamon no ba Elisha Bone Healing Center na awurade afa ye so na so anya wa yaresa if say odoma nkoma ankasa na de achede na yeden adom ye medical aka say ya medi obi achi say ye sua ya nko hu school eye from birth adwuma we de awurade na de dom ye maami a ye hwe ni mfo nyini ni nsam buye ne nsa na fracture ye ka ni twi ndi ye beka say ebu ne nsa na buye ntinya say massage na ye kwan we ya na efa so a healing bone nti sabro bibia wutie me se wanya accident na wonan ana wonsam wabu na wakwakoye bibidro akoda obe 4 months 3 months na enye no pacho for ni kira Elisha Bone Healing Center ye wo bo ase ye wonyame so se wantimi amfa number kra wo de wo ba so ba Winners Chapel Winners Chapel aso na na ba akopɛ na ɛwɔ Obuase ɛwɔ dunkwa akwan no so ɛhɔ na Elisha Bone Ceiling Center wɔ nti ebia na wote kaa mu wate me nka yinyam go bɔ number na mesrɛ o ba enya yira kwan wonya duru Obuase dunkwa junction a o se me kɔ Winners Chapel ɛhɔ na Elisha Bone Ceiling Center for ye wɔ sabre say yes spine me pacho de many pabre ana yare do stage bi asabi sika ntimi nya ho hwe yare timi do bedru ba bi a usika bi a wo bi ntimi njew ye chika sai eye ade a ehu yie ye chika sai kasai na fiti ye kon ebesi ye sisi no me pacho ehu ka na wantimi anya obi a wonim de a minua ba ma wanhwe abeka fom a wontimi nsori biem edi nipa bebere egu fom a wontimi ansori biem me were 21 years abaya bi a nke kasa ne papa ntua sika bi ese fata nka papa ne betua enso enye yie oda ho akopim se obewu me pa cho sabre obi bi a wutie me obehu obi na wachia o se doctor me sisi amama chia usisi entimi ma onchia sciatica fo me sremu obi bi a wo sciatica no wachi kasa no problem ewom se wonkotwa extra konekotwa anasa wo ba ye ho a ye twa bi ba Elisha Bone Ceiling Center ye twa x-ray nti obi bia woto ase twetwem na wanom nnuru a enye yie no mesrew de o man say wachi kasa no usisi mu ho kasa no eho aka nti ko ne ko twa x-ray eno ko twa x-ray wie na se doctor ka kire o say ti se wo operation a mesrew ndie menye bo pause bra Elisha Bone Ceiling Center ne emfa ensanka ne nya wa yaresa ko operation doctor be ka cho say 50-50 me pa cha oba Elisha Bone Ceiling Center yemfa drone to so nchekere ye de ensa be ka spine we chika se no ama na healy pepepe me si ye healy bone enya massage enti obi bia wo dompem ha wakotwa MRI ana wakotwa x-ray na doctor say wenya spondylosis e bia na we chika se na rere ntemu abiebie me pa cha obi bia osisi na wachia na oto ase twetwem na wuntimi nante mesraw adro bie ni ha no mebeko ema obi a na ada se bloni mbo fra bro kire ba Ghana se o adro de ma wasori a oyo trofo enkwaje adro bia mfansa enkwaje adro bia ennom bla Elisha Bone Ceiling Center ni emfa ensanka mawo se waye surgery mpo na dade ehyem na wuntimi nante a mesraw bra Elisha Bone Ceiling Center ye de ensa be kama bone na hili kama na watimi anante se wachika se wewe na se wantimi anyo obi obehili amawa adura benum bia mba cho betu sika ato atwene sabre de etoso ye kotodwe obi wa no akotwa x-ray yes ni cartridge no kotodwe ni mu arewe ai maami bi fro se doctor se mi kase ni nyina arewe afiri ho na me se ai sabre obi bia wo kotodwe mu ha wo mesrew aduro bia ni ho a wo no mu a kotodwe na achia no ebetimi aba betene fatu utirim ukotodwe na me fansa ayesa hono no anasa ayesa ananta no a first 90 sa no aduro bia ni ho a wo no mu a ebetimi ama na tene eyendada wa wakota x-ray na doctor say o cartridge na rewe no bla Elisha Bone Ceiling Center ni emfa ensanka ye de ensa na be kan emfa don't so enso ho beto obi o ha na okwa awoye owo na akola no ye twen no ni shoulder dislocation nkola bebere ye twen omo a ya omo nsa ne yiyi ye de bi be kofi so amene na be 10-15 years na nsa na da so da no obi okra enye yi la so bo na nsa na yeketo bi na da no sabla obi bia oba wo sa problem no misrew bra sa wo na no pa ikra du mire betimi de na ba efiri se ye mfa drone to so nyeden enchekere ye de nsa fa so wi a ye wie sabla obi bia wutie ye na wo bansa wanya dislocation misrew bo modin sa ode ne beba obi wa na ne kon wa se call sa wo kon ho ka ne symptoms ne bi ni se emani subiri eho kakra bi ana ufili business me pa chaw dro bi eni ho a ono ma ebeko ti sha wa ba me de nsa kan kon no na emu na abie kakra no akrosu nya sa wo beto wiase no nyina no mani subiri na nko nti obi bia wo dompem ha wata so we hip joint ariri wakotwa x-ray doctor say we hip joint na ariri nti blane enya surgery ma mesro enkoye bra Elisha Bone Ceiling Center wo ba urade be fire so ama ho ato enra obi de ne ba me ba Elisha Bone Ceiling Center na branch ne ba nipa ne dos nti ya yen shela nse omo nso ne ma me ne ba ne ye ma ni try x-ray na ne problem ne spondylosis nti obi e no say doctor me ba ha ba ku na me kon me di tini ya she kola for 2 years nti me ba ha no mu a do nsa ka ba kono doctor me ka she nyame ni munyam say ama biem eno kura nti na me de ma me ye den e ba ye se wo kon problem a me si dompe ma yaresa obi amfanto ni tirim enye aduro ne enom de sa dompe mu yare me srew painkiller ni de obenom na ma pain akofom ba sa wo num aduro na wo kotodwe na awewe na akode eye tro se metra ka cho se oba na me waduru anom ama wo kotodwe na awewe na akwa me yo trofo we hip joint na awewe no me mfa drone to so me nsa na healy bone oba na me de me nsa ka ikoyi ablanche bi free kwalebu me pacho no e fire service ni na ye ni surgery ena oja wanye surgery no obae nti ade nsa ye na chi no no ana ne ho to no se doctor wadwuma de ehu na wonsa de ye machi na eti mama me ka se na ye den akan si so ye de ye ntwantro okọ Michelle Camp a me pacho ye records ke se da ho deputy chief imam no Michelle Camp onya accident se bi ba kokora free mu papa ne ye ko ye no da ho team o sorry enye ye kwa ni surgery awrade fa ye so ema chief imam no osambe di ni soja no kra nsa no obekọ pension ye ko be ma camp me papa chaw ezi asori e ho ezi asori ni nyina be di adance say ma test omo pon ye no obi di car ball no ni kru ye soja ni penyi ntamo de ne ko 37 anko mo kwa surgery me pa chaw bibi nti o ma anya surgery no me pa chaw ye ka ye na ma test uhun ni aka chaw say we prada unyindi ye metum futuro nwani say stroke na ayew mesrew stroke enya yare a ehu stroke nya yare a ehu sabro bi bia stroke ayew na unya ba bi mfanfa na wo de akina na unya yaresa no bra obo ase nyame so mesi se wa mfa number no kra ye wo Winners Chapel ayedu nkwa kwan ne so Winners Chapel sorry dan kese no kwa na Elisha Bone Ceiling Center wo
doc yem fa number sin ntudwa
your number is 0538 811 533 0538 811 533 0593 63 2446 0593 63 2446 Elisha Bone Ceiling Center ya so ye ni baby a eno ane obo ase nyame so me se ya Winners Chapel sa wa amfa ye number e bia na uti kem na uti ye nka na wantimi amfa ye number udru obo ase dunkwa ojanhia plug ya for no se me call Winners Chapel e wa na Elisha Bone Ceiling Center for ye wo ntablo bibia utie mi na wanya stroke mesrew bo modern sa mode share ne beba mo ba obenya baby ada ame ya hwe no ebia na ufre chiri na eba oba benya baby ada wonamu na ebu oba benya baby ada me pa cho so pesa o metro na ho ntowa ye be hwe ma ho ato na sa na wakofie nti obi bia utie ye Elisha Bone Ceiling Center aye wo obo ase nyame so ye ye adwuma fiti juada ekopem memenda ye ehye adwuma sa no pa no nso ekopem enumre nenum baby a ufri baby a no me pa cho se wo kwan wa na e wo se kuma fa unya duru kuma se a jira na ba so benya obo ase ka ho si wo dun kwa junction wo de fa ne se wunim ho wo se me ko Winners Chapel ana so de Nigeria ni na sorry no me pacho Winners Chapel e ho na Elisha Bone Ceiling Center for yewo say ye wonamu na abu me se wonamu bu na akotena bibiduro bi ba bi 4 months a fa wo kete ne dwane eni kwa sa wonamu bu e take 4 months ansa na onan na toa so bi de duro chechire onan ama ni di 3 months 4 months a me pacho na onan ntoa ya bu kete na pe baby no obi angel sabro bibia odompe mu hawo se wa ye surgery se wo nya surgery mesrew yes spine de obetimi aba oba awrade be fire so ama ho ato
okay enti doc wo ka asem bi nti no metwe listeners and viewers adwen agina so na afi yahwe doc ka asem mi se obi a ne ni suta brebere no obi wo ho a ya no free se obi kura free se ne mogia so na ate obi kura so free say bia high blood pressure no this ade ne eba ne ade ba doc amaya te ase say komu dompe no emu bia it made this how ne ba in is oba Elisha Bone Healing Center ibetimi I am an crucial money you say any breed every hole good na me per se me train okay if I not trust
me ba cha o obi our spine problem bia no e ma poor circulation is say e ma umoja ni ntimi ndi afusa ne ye obi wa no obi pi dada e no ba benya spine problem enti se ne nana etititi ni dia nana adwen ni say stroke no e den e ye no stroke e ma ona ye utititi e na wachi kase no so e ma ona ye den e ye utititi ni nyina cause poor circulation enti obi e ma moja ni ntimi ndi afusa ne ye e ma onam ye tofo me pa chaw de ye spine ni de ne nka ye bebo pa ni say onan ko community ni betwetwem oto ase betwetwem yes sciatica me pacho e watika say nti sa bro bibia wo fra ye ntimi amfa ko bia no after program no me pacho ye no be kasa
okay
your number ni 0538
811 533
0538 811 533 0593 63 24 46 ya oboa sinyame so Winners Chapel 49 ho na Elisha Bones Healing Center for
yada say Dr. Elisha yada se tinbo ho modia na dompemo haw ni nyina no fakwa dan wo mo na wo mo emmoa wo sa ekwan ne so enti no yeto aso da mo enne mabie phone lines ne ntem ai fa lines way to ho 0322494401 0322494771 0322494771 0322494401 mabie phone lines ntama tum ye pa sane say galamsi asem no mepese moa Ghana for na mo mbeka mo asem mepese Ghana for na na beka wo mo asem enye me na metena aka ni nyina mo so mo beka bi na de ntie ya de hia de e wo so ye ka ho asem no papa serve me with konyako Ghana Water Company one more plant na one more shutting it down no the kind of insure and they enemu ede eba no papa good you see Everade Christo enti no wa wuti radio no wa mba Facebook a the American enya de a ube nya the rare picture the picture that I want to paint nya show sa nsuo we ye that school ni so no enye se ensu fibia nam esutin mu ba bia nsuo ato ekọ ba bio Ghana Water Company plant this is the kind of water nsuo a wo mu treat abre ya ma ya no that is why I told you say for the past 3 weeks de bia nsu komedi mu bia no de bia ma fili se menum nsuo bia no ye apena me yemu aseme ne we ya look we are plant Ghana Water Company konya ya plant ensure one mu treat my look at the stability level ensure ni fi aye para we import the say we are quite say tia America timu kakra we sati we the America woman no yini ye but ba kono the America nim papa ko ba kono aha de no good wait sati we mark nimu bako kra wait million dollars sati we million dollars and on a more serious note sisiano Ghana Water Company no mo say ensure we ye fine wo mu no say any chemicals e wo mu no say wo machines nti wo mo shut machines ni down and say ensure we ni insua ye twita ma ya baba no a ensure we we na etri me say enye say ensure na nam mfikire ba bia etna akọ ne ba bio da bi sa ensure ya wo brown ko ya wo hwe enam Ghana Water Company fo mfidiem enam wo mu mfidiem and nam woman fidie mo a ye betri tama ama wanu mo we enhye we ese enhye time for chire nso bi a wo kwa kwasa no enam gate mo da bi enhye. This is the kind of water Ghana Water Company ko treat ama ye ma yanom na se yeto omanyim na se ye leader se wo mo hwe na omo nya de se ma ye na se if this is the kind of water ye betri tama ye ama yanom de then if this is the kind of ensure ye betreat ama yanom na empenifo sees nothing wrong with it there, then oh my Ghana, we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. But let me ask Mr. President this question. Mr. President says something. The last time he did meet the press, he engaged the press. In fact, the president availed himself for the media to ask him questions. And as usual, you know the question of Galamsey will pop up. And indeed, will be some no one some more. And yenti asoma president kan. Na me de bisa de oninti my president kan yo me de bisa de president. Say inya me president na ansa odman na me de bisa asem. The last time that the president availed himself and then allowed the media, in fact, he engaged them to ask them questions. Then the question about the fight against illegal mining pop up. But don't be too much surprised. It's a nasa a feel there don't man you're surprised and then man you're worried baby. This is what the president said.
Senior Mikayan, gold is the one holding Ghana now. And because of Galamsey Intina, we're 80 tons per year. I feel 135 tons. Additional, Bibri free Galamsey. So we must be prepared to sacrifice in the fight against Galamsey. Say production will come down. It means that exports will reduce. And then also the issue of employment. Because employment in the Enan Kodani Bibri, Galamsey. Into Okutia Galamsey, a lot of the young people who currently are surviving with Galamsey would also get unemployed.
Why? And see, for the benefit of clarity, I will still go on and then explain to you. But for Kasana President Kano, but for the benefit of clarity, unquiet there, ame, in a mabatana, and a mobile Muslim, Akabibino. Mapeda Masana Bonibim, no one else answer it say, Nate, my President Kane. What the president and his government doing about the fight against Galamsey, and the answer that the president gave is this.
Senior Mikayan, gold is the one holding Ghana now. And because of Galamsey Intina, we're 80 tons per year. I feel 135 tons. Additional, Bibri free Galamsey. So we must be prepared to sacrifice in the fight against Galamsey. Say production will come down. It means that exports will reduce. And then also the issue of employment. Because employment in the Enan Kodani Bibri, Galamsey. Into Okutia Galamsey, a lot of the young people who currently are surviving with Galamsey would also get unemployed.
Why? And see, I ask you not to be surprised, and then I ask you not to be, worried about the kind of answer the president gave. But I'm a kind of more second tape, I'm very sad. Honestly speaking, I am very sad. Okay, so president say, man Ghana gold yet to talk. President, I had a fight against Galamsey no yari and then all day manimu yadino. Okay, you Martin mum 10 ye. Oya gold yet to talk Ghana ha. Nanka ye 80 tons per year. But because of galamsey, we are doing 135 tons. It means galamsey amayen additional 55 tons. So 55 plus 80, 135. And you know, what video no more president say we were doing 80 tons, but because of galamsey, you know, we are now doing 135 tons. Now say galamsey add 55 tons. And unti say say a person fight galamsey ni ye galamsey na and the young fancy ye trim to your president say president say young fancy ye trim say ye good production no tons no e ba be reduce young fancy ye trim e bia womo ye galamsey no edwuma ani honti ene na womo eye galamsey. Enti say yes yam fight galamsey no womo nya dia, we should be prepared. President Naborofo, we should be prepared. Say we are going to record a huge unemployment youth within our nation. Yam fancy a trim. So maybe some Mr. President you President ebona wa say there politicians some more about power about what is saying there what we bo enwuma ma mbebu na nyi bia ye no e no ye na da ya na. It's just a question. I am asking a question. If president is telling us there we should allow per more kano say because edwuma nyi honti yenja na mbebu nya. Then what happens to the promises are our politicians wasn't my there. Let's give them the chance. No one oh, so Mr. President, is it because of 55 tons of gold yaba exporting yenje ma ye river bodies no say yenje na ye forest no say yenje ma ye lands no say it is just a question. I am asking a question. I ask some kakana membisa. Per the answer, meet the press. The media will engage the president. The question will be say regarding galamsey. Only the answer president in mind there. Say yes, you put your kunse galamsey there. Then we should get prepared. My friend, away tune Northern Channel no there to Oyerepa TV, and I wait tune out to 100.7 lite Oyerepa no. Me pocho nyame na milko. Munte ni biem na mo amunte president asam okan. I don't want a situation where people misquote him. Them abatena na mebe kan bibia president kan. I don't like that and I am never going to do that. In fact, platform I to do in platform kakrabo. This very platform and your platform platform in fuchi platform bia e abatena da be ebosrem kan. And so those of us working here, we are very careful. Those of us working here, we are very careful. Yenye busrimaka. Enti mafi na orite bi no wangasa bonete answer president mai. Enye constituency chairman bi. Enye member of parliament. Enye minister, enye vice president, the number one gentleman of the land himself. Any agenda obo bomo man Ghana koneni no on no lead, and he is the one that gave that answer. Like president no madam answer no. Entinity yente ne biem.
Senior Mikayan, gold is the one holding Ghana now, and because of galamsey intina, we're 80 tons per year. I feel 135 tons additional. Be brave free galamsey. So we must be prepared to sacrifice in the fight against galamsey. Say production will come down. It means that exports will reduce. And then also the issue of employment. Because employment in the Enankodani Bebre, galamsey. Into Okutia galamsey, a lot of the young people who currently are surviving with galamsey would also get unemployed.
That's why. And the president say, because of unemployment, President is say because of unemployment, and it is a wokutie galamsey. Does it mean say unemployment it yenje galamsey monkoda? Papa, serve me with videos, you know, the nature at which I galamsey what distract yenunsu yene forest konya akode no fa video bia to de na memfa misa some good. So Mr. President, in the papa them video on kwamon say Mr. President, this is just one river body. And this is a similar situation across the nation. Bebia what to galamsey bia no dey na nsu aye. So Mr. President, are you telling us there, Mr. President? I maintain to them, Mr. President, look at there because of that, you know, I don't want to believe that. Mr. President, because of unemployment, you know, we should allow galamsey, no yen river bodies there. Modest screen, Mr. President. Mr. President, because of galamsey, you know, should we condone what we are seeing on our screens? Mr. President, please. Mr. President. Because of unemployment, it's yenum de munsia. You sure that's going to be, Mr. President, yenum de munsia. Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, Obi Buru studio ha. All TV no wunsi na. Obi Buru studio ha. Si amebo tape no be some there. Ah, the munsi no what treat me ma yenuma. Emempo no. Emampono ebi mu kura wotum wode yensufufu ma na me se de nyoe ya losi ne ye ma no Mr. President. So because of unemployment because there yen gold export be reducing, you know, Mr. President, yen say ne forest and say Mr. President, no, I don't think so. I don't believe that this is what you meant. I don't believe say no, Mr. President, there be Mr. President, and you Papa, the video cry a river and a baby uncle for Janjanina, or 1 year, no 1 year so. I'm saying, where did Mamma, Renebogua, Massiciano, river a day. Join us on film, search Oyerepa Radio or Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. Not Humayeracano, you understand why you are being a bread, Damono. You understand why we are bringing in your every day. Then if we can allow galamsey because of that, you know, gold export over reduce. If you allow galamsey because of that, unemployment in Tino, yenja galamsey, then your river bodies on your day, Mr. President. What happened to the promises that politicians wanted my hand? What happened to those promises, Mr. President? Promises or no? Promise 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 or no? What happens to it? What happens? Mr. President, we dey beg. President, we dey beg. We don't say you be guy. You see, say right now where you dey UN 80th General Assembly, the speech where President you presented, where you want talk say Trump the two things where in a job, you know they jump you. President, it be so where we two way as you see us now, no, President. The way you dey fight guy, I'm saying, no, you know the jump us, so Mr. President, no. You see, say you bought Trump. You see, say you bought Trump. Where you boldly talk, where you boldly tell him say the things where they do for Africans, where the US, you know they jump you. President, it is so where we do now, as we did now, the way they fight and say now, President, you know they jump us, so you know they jump us. You know if we talk say for sake of unemployment, for sake of unemployment, for allow and say to destroy our river bodies, then our forests, then our rich land. So no, President, we don't go fit do so. No, I don't say you be guy. No, we don't go fit talk say for sake of our gold export where if we forget say where it go reduce, you know, if we allow these guys to destroy our water bodies then things. President, no, we don't go fit do so. No. As you dey bought Trump self way day UN General Assembly, no be so where we We not dey happy. No, President, we not dey happy. We not dey happy. The things where they go off our river bodies, our forest and our lands, and then things where say where they destroy our things. You know, President, no. It they pose some health threat. Oh, the I'm saying in effect, you know, it they pose some health threats and things. So, no, President, if we do something. President, if we do something, as we did now, we as Ghanaians now, President, we make radio. We make ready. Say we go support you any plans where you go bring where you go implement to fight Ghana. I'm saying we now they ready. We go support you. Just that we they like we they waiting for you to do something where we go see say it be in where you go bring the solution where they look for. No, we President do something. Present. Hey. Anyway, Papa, mami me phone lines no. Mami me phone lines into. Mami me phone lines. Mami me phone lines into. Mami me phone lines into. Everybody eradi. If you dey be kapijin. Because kasebi o dey kabia yaka, chi yaka, brofo yaka. Fancy yaka, house yaka, the bunny yaka, Casabia yaka, be still my young Munani, who is a young capigina. Ha 0322494401 0322494771 0322494401 0322494771. Na menje mwadwenkyere me I don't want to say my bre. I don't want to say that, but mamini nkamfa we. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me pacho udini bebi akase free wie.
I'm pacho from David. Je kase free atuma ko free.
David mamintie o.
Right now. Na nitie His Excellency voice no. What I saw my translation. But na yeah, that's okay. So, that's so come brofo. Some of the, now all the brofo na nature. The name is Sabia. And I'll be you brofo no Fimukra Naka. Yeah, Sabia or Kaya.
Matthias.
And no Nanchen. Or Kaya. We have to sacrifice. That sacrifice, man, Tissa Wichre Musa. Sacrifice now, Okaze. Young sacrifice now. Because you can see a mobile on the Jumata Mumunia Jumana. Inti Anna Galamsin is a American. That sacrifice an annum, that's a chance for against it.
Okay.
Or Teresa. And the word sacrifice, and no far contest meaning now. Or Teresa, and yet, Yamakana, Yamu, Hanawiniska, in free. Yamakwana, yan sacrifice your life. But yan sacrifice your health. Na and you on Faniska in Frigalan. And it's a sacrifice that sort of cancer honor. A very dear.
Oh, but honestly speaking, let's be fair to him. So sacrifice now or cano or not a person say ye per se ye fighting galamsey India, we should be able to sacrifice any say 135 tons of gold ye export afibiano e be reduce aba 80 entino edinsunsuan so be bre ye economy no. Secondly, the second sacrifice is that emebunu bebere no anya adwuma ye enintino ye say ye fight galamsey nso a unemployment rate e be possible entino and only sacrifice na work, but not to say ye sacrifice your health na galamsey nkoso ye no mu enjeni wunti misra we no dear, to be fair to him.
Okay. All right. Into here no there. Okay, but what you understand now? As a stone now, when you're willing, because we just get free. Okay. Ready and kayo.
Nyame enka wonso hu ye pa. Mame mfa we nso ha. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Ebo Biney.
Good afternoon.
Hello,
me pacho, udini be bia kase free.
Yeah, women and number for me every and overseas.
What I want my minche we.
A year and I may do what I never hope I ever will hope can happen. One was a Galamazino, and men and I have you. Galamazino, I see him. So they need a friend of Maswell, Mahama, a block of material because of never. I don't know, couple mine, and no more boo, a cool. You tell a half in Magenta Grandino, a half a year, a dry tree you do, a duck, a chair you, a duck hotel. Them say, I say, Umayan Casimir, a very fully a halo, Sapa, Umina, be a effect. Young man, look at my woman yet. The kind of natural, the young man of Galway. Again. I think will be a couple of people, so you know. Well, who, yeah, there is a year, Mr. Abri, as a year, as a bar, it is about water. Young carrying you, woman yet. That's right. That's right. You are right. You are right. Okay, your point is well. Oh, sorry, we sent me in so. My main fafo for ha. Hello, good afternoon. We ain't me so. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me pacho deni be bia ka se fie wie.
Me ka se fi Shama Junction. Takwari Shama Junction.
Eh, Shama Junction. City guard for na ya wo be jinjiro ho no anopo we be jino na wo mai.
Oh, wo around
ne wa. Aya che ho no mama na eso for then.
Oh, I'm
Joseph Mamintel.
Oh, this year, young man, what you say, me, I have no about when your mamma and I will soon want them. I will soon want them. What? Too much. Too much. Damn it, yeah, won't cook you. I can't it down. I mean, you're because you know me, they are yet.
Joseph, your son, no more say, woo.
And then young Musa,
only Yassam no.
Oh, I don't know if I'm in your eyes. Well, soon we'll come and not go down with your eyes. So I've been telling you, I'm found it.
I am not a chair, Shama DC, honorable artist, I'm Chanum.
Okay, oh, that's it.
Okay, good. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Bacho, udini bebi akase fie wie.
Bacho, medisimo. Kese fie fijasi.
Ejasimo no minche wa wie.
Me bacho, am se garanti asemi na kese kan wa asem.
Kabi.
Na galamse adwuma ya de biase, omo complain say omo pese omo stop.
Egamitio.
Galamse no, say alpha. You show my God, Galamse adwuma, aji bebia. One. Galamse my boys need to be quite adwuma. We know one week. Omo timi de bia be 200 million to be Kumasi e be shocking. Apart from Galamse adwuma, boys no adwuma bi de won betu ma anya say ska no aye say aye sa shopping and I say provide am omo.
Enti yen nyina yen koye bia na.
It's Galamse one. The chat talks to you run say. The amount say Galamse na say issue na yakwa no. Ni na fi principle. Kan na ye ka ye Galamse no official offer. Na ye ga mo say so manpower and any idea.
Exactly.
Manpower no. If I say the capital land there say just land now ya. That benda and na me ye just land ni na wi. But na ya fi me say can say worship plant. Ye the excavator and ye the yellow. And na ma we mu nyina ba no. So
excavator na be mu no na abesa nyoma no wo.
Excavator no na asesa na man because an kan na kan tisa. So what ya say? Na kan tisa na say na me cho say na be bia wa to land wo be se fi aso de ba asokole a. Gravita and a Jumano. A bit maybe 1 week, a bit myself from a Fidasa to Versa for Holy Land Vigina. Cannon Susanna, a manpower and any idea. Oh, manpower now, and who is the Modian Fansa for Holy? And I said, maybe I better a Fidasu Kuma, Obeding, who wants to fear. Now they are back, maybe I better Fidasu Kuma, now they are washing load. But then, sister. Oh, they pay for Namayama, that I'm saying, you want to stay to my Yana Cassia.
Okay. Now, so afraid for him. Oh, okay. And tonight, said, you man, what I say, I can't do the say. Yeah, the production line about 2 TV, so I have for production line, last number 13. Whoa. I am now for a chain, no for producer, and you didn't come. I perceive a tip with you, man. See ye, pa. Okay. And in fact, so I am now for production line. Why? That's say. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Wow. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Pastor Oyerepa.
Oh, Oyerepa, you didn't baby akase free.
Make us free. A good satellite. I might not that cancer so 3 of what's not where you're drawn. What that Jimmy over?
What? Hello? Hello? Okay, my main we were. Hello? Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Me pacho, udini baby akase free.
Me de yabo akase free kaswa.
Okay. Eje ya mami ntio.
Data, wongo yempeni for no kwanya mienimni. Yem presence no we die yambo. We die yambo free run sabre so. Then we make some asem say, "You bia na ne kondo so be ko galamse ase akoye adwuma." But a whole training community and a memfan say, "Memfan sa na makwa akoye." And then nipa galamse ku mo mu wa asase so na ya de ketwa.
And you what the president Kaya say we should get prepared there. Say you fight galamse na unemployment rate be kwosoro no. Then assurance be anyone say baby nyuma within this 4 years me mebu na nya bia yo.
Papa, Sadia, I was the movie son say, Argentina State of Nation address no almost why we now almost see my age must see, my age must see, my age must see, my age will see. End of the day, no 200 different person pan say you be you want to say man in some phone here. Say man is seeing. Say man is seeing to this say Royal buy all name man you factory strong you work or man putting for strong beliefs work. Most any mama strong units work. Nana those strong units are you need about 8 in saying why you nipa 1 year you back be nipa 2,000 nipa say company be fa into this time can yen na ko ko galaxy ase na back from no mo chiska no o mo kwa no mo chiska no yen jai galamse na mo ba na mo ka wa asem no oba the current president is the whole say the bay ye or any year in Siciano, baby cancer or buy and why ye. What about the cut or buy and why ye? Yamio Kuta or that's or shaying na Yamio Katas or shaying. They any ya pay absolutely for they and you to penny no moon to be drum and no cabia. Yamio Katas or shaying. Yamio Katas or shaying, big D Asamamaye. That's it.
Very sad. I say, but you be anything. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, very sad, very sad. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, bro.
Pacho, didn't baby akase free.
The Pacho from the bro Henry, make us a person here.
For call answer will be a mammy ra hoka card, but you be anything. Mammy, you.
Me Pacho with your boko. Bonnie the enemy. Don't say politics na Ghana, young penny for me,
Mahama ka sending every time I campaign. Or say a young truck no crack a crack. And now, make I say, or could you so a bookra? And then, your brand say, or Sunyani Bano. That time your campaign, no one rivers at home. At the bottle, as a century,
Sammy Jemfi. Sammy
Jemfi. But also, no, I want to say, always see that kind of idea no more, you know, what's all come back, cultural river, how it is. And to you, you know, and also, you couldn't sense, you know. Then I was here, sorry, you because you're better young and no means you want to go. But I couldn't see you cross out of any more, and I'm no one way. And
now, who can you nominate be Kura Kufia, Yariabim?
Oh, yes, sorry, now you couldn't use you. It's you, politicians here. You be a boy. It's as I didn't about the Vassal Medassi.
Bob 1 year, Papa, drinking so there back one pa. Back I didn't hear back. Hello, good afternoon.
5 Jimmy.
But your dinner baby, I can say free.
No, Casa free, Nandom.
But also got Nandom. I know what region beam.
What I don't know.
Oh, okay. Mammy, too.
I can be African.
But you can't.
You know, almost stop one. The umbrella stop in a bed. There's even better almost stop on just I inform no Omunam walk room, who is inform almost so can be. Can yes, I did your mama want me stop it. I can't stop it there in soon be come. I'm a
okay.
Let's go a person. I inform no handphone. Omuna Mutikrum. Who's I inform also? I say almost so give or honor. Maybe I mean, I'm feel come to see and say one or Muntia. Omutimi heavy.
Okay. Okay.
Well, and I ask some Aka being for no Mua in way for no Omunam watching Baby or Moya Sajimanoa. Omua in front of their
May I say, my info last call an infancy, but Yamibu next week. I think people are raising much concern regarding the involvement of our chiefs in the fight against illegal mining. No, there is a little that chiefs in Ombetimiaye. Yamwa next week, you better return, and I will tell you why. I will tell you why. As say, Cassie, dear him for the Betimiaye Kitwe, but Yamwa next week, I can't know some. My main for last caller, name fancy. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, Wajina Sunso. Yeah. Mami Joe. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Bye to my boss.
Pacho, when are your last caller? We didn't be a casa free.
Ah, maybe I should casa Amatama.
What are Mamma Mintio?
Yaboko. The Omoya Galamtino, and your papa. Aha, oh, say Galamtin, it is son of my brother, Nika, no. I inform you, so more. Eka who be a Valentine or move to my topic. And yes, the well more year echo and you're fine. And you're fine, Kura, almost science you.
Okay, Medasi, your point is well made. And you know, Mr. Yebrana, so more fret, Ninano, Yedibesi, ya na. Nami Aduma next week we will revisit this topic. Yabesa at discussing be. Nemu ye de befa him for na mo twu omo bamu no. Yes, him for betimi a fight bi. But the him for betimi aye kitwe bi. There's a little that the chiefs can do. Esan say politicians na kwose she constitution echi ene ya ja him for no tumi ni nyina. Nti ohin bi da ne dem ahim na che na excavator che wuram. How do you expect ohin bi so onsore nko gina ensuo so okogade galam say unless politicians na ya amend constitution no near the satumi ni sha hemfo nsa ye wode yambo anesu ka be no ne de say papa mayenya birthday sin na yen sorry mayenya birthday sin na yen sorry yen fancy nyame bo anesu ke be say revisit sa topic we ya bem ne de hemfo ne de abam and there's this small boy on enam opese otwe otikoko so ene ye kase ye be but nesu kia de be ne momono ni mpanimfo a hye ne chi no mo atwe na adwene agina so say bebi onam na ho tro. There's this guy on the social media. He's affiliated to a political party or train or it's a also onya advantage of person or two for edin be wurem but yebema yebekere no mo obehu ne level na fa ni mpanimfo ehye ne chinso ne ya advice wo mo say wo mo advice no hu se baby okọ na ho otro anyway ntinyame bo next week enti no happy birthday to Julia Emifa Julia Emifa we free Patricia Ekua free happy birthday to Julia Emifa and then I will 7 years happy birthday God richly bless you Papa Yanko na yanhwe okay happy birthday to Victor Esiama wo tanoso we free Oyekoba Nana Ekua free wo PBL here enti no Victor Esiama happy birthday to you what tanoso Ekua free say yan wish you happy birthday eno nso no ewo afi happy birthday to Mr. Kofi Amofa Kusi we CEO Kumakus Enterprise wo so am magazine we free oye Kumakus Enterprise workers ni nyina enti no Mr. Kofi Amofa Kusi CEO Kumakus Enterprise Swami magazine Mr. Kofi happy birthday to you Papa Nzasa okay happy birthday to Priscilla Boachi Jan okay maternal and child health hospital Dumpampa so enti no Priscilla Boachi Jan happy birthday apparently no did anybody cry me we finish your friend say from okay Nana Iyao Boadu Nana Iyao Boadu enti Nana Iyao Boadu say Priscilla Boachi Jan happy birthday to you Dumpampa so maternal and then child health hospital happy birthday to you engineer da say ya de dwumadie no asi na ya de obi bia say mo a mo frɛ ye mo a mo ntimi amfrɛ mo a mo de yetimi fa ye mo a ye ntimi amfa ni nyina ya de obi bia say mo adwen ne yen na me adom a da sanne ya be san ba ma me nda production team na say Amaro to pack you to pack Shako you okay to pack Shako and afa Papa Sly and then technician on duty Papa Sly ni Oreku emu nyina nka wo bia e from Uncle Ebo Biney I am your host yen hye nyame bo a next week Saturday Oman Ghana nkomo ye bedi makra mu nyina